Morning, everyone. So today we are here again. We'll be starting our class today with the past progressive and the present progressive tenses. Okay, so in our series of grammar drill for grade 5 and 5 combined classes, we'll be comparing the present progressive and the past progressive. Also, we'll be comparing the past continuous or progressive with the past simple. Okay, let's go take a look. Okay, here we are. Introduction. A reporter is interviewing Mike and Harriet. So first of all, we're looking at the past continuous and the past simple. A reporter is interviewing Mike and Harriet. Reporter says, Mike and Harriet, tell me what you saw. Harriet said, well, when we were driving home last night, we saw a strange object in the sky. When we were driving home last night, we saw a strange object in the sky. Mike said, as we were coming down the hill into town, it just suddenly appeared in front of us. We stopped the car and got out. Harriet, it was a very clear night. The stars were twinkling. Mike, it was a spaceship. It seemed quite big. I had some strange writing on the side. It had some strange writing on the side, and the light was flashing on the top. Harriet, as we were watching it suddenly flew away and disappeared. You see, a reporter was interviewing Harriet and Mike, and as you can see, but I think here they're going to explain all that to us. So let's take a look. But already, if you look at this place, you see the highlighted words. Tell me what you saw. See, this is the simple past. When we were driving, this is past continuous. That is why we used our verb be in the simple past, which is what were. Driving home last night, we saw. See again, simple past. As see, immediately after your subject pronoun, you have the V2. That tells you you're dealing with what? Simple past. We stopped the car and got out. We, which is a subject pronoun, stopped the car and got out. It was a very clear night. Simple past. The stars were twinkling. Past continuous. It was a spaceship. Simple past. It seemed quite big. Simple past. It had some strange writing on the side. Simple past. Light was flashing on the top. Past continuous. As we were watching, past continuous. Was flashing, were watching, flew. You see, this here also similarity with the present continuous tense or present progressive tense. Because the only thing that changes is that we have to use, instead of is and am and are, we are using was and what? Were. Okay, here they said past continuous. We use the past continuous for an action that we were in the middle of. An action or a verb that we were in the middle of, or an activity. While we use the past simple for a completed action in the past, an action that started and finished in the past. For example, we drove home. We finished our journey already. The spaceship flew away. We also use the simple past, not normally the continuous, for states. Example said the spaceship seemed quite big. seemed quite big for state verb. These are called state verb, though we have not done that yet. I'm going to elaborate on state verbs in our subsequent classes. It had writing on the side. I didn't know what it was. All these are called what? State verbs. Seemed, had, didn't know what it was. So okay, let's look at past continuous here. Past continuous, we were driving home in the middle of our journey. A light was flashing. We do not normally use the past continuous for state verbs, you see. The spaceship was seeming, it was having, writing, I wasn't knowing. So these are why they are called state verbs. There are places we don't use them, you know. These are exceptions. So, but we're going to get to that later. I think that's going to be all about it. I don't want this video to be too long, but I'm not going to let you go without us looking at this present progressive and the past progressive table. Here, this is present progressive right now, an action that is ongoing at the time of speaking. The present progressive describes an activity in progress right now, at the moment of speaking. See, in A here, it's 10 o'clock now. Boris is sitting in class. You see, right now it is 10 o'clock. Boris began to sit before 10. Sitting is in progress at 10. So that means sitting is happening at 10 on the dot, even though Boris began to sit before 10. Okay, so you see, from the point in time, a time before the particular time that the action is being talked about, you know, and then it will ensue for some time before it finishes. Here we've got the past progressive. In progress yesterday. It was 10. Boris was sitting in class. See, the past progressive describes an activity in progress at a particular time in the past. So in B, meaning this place, it was 10 o'clock. Boris was sitting in class. So here they say Boris began to sit in class before 10 o'clock yesterday. At 10 o'clock yesterday, sitting in class was in progress. Okay, let's look at the formation. Here we've got present progressive form. You use am, you use is or are, then plus our verb and ing. See, I am sitting in class.